Miss Lily is my neighbor. My name is Bertha. I live across the way.
Hi, Bertha.
How you doing?
I'm coming over to sit and talk with you.
Okay, yeah.
And we're doing an interview for Livewire TV,
Yeah.
and I'm God Lily. Welcome to my show again.
Thank you for inviting me.
And we are talking to Bertha. She's one of my neighbors, and she's been a very good neighbor. Whenever we put on a fair, she would volunteer to help out, cook. She cooks wonderful. And we usually be trying to do things for the children here.
That's right.
So tell me, Bertha, what's been going on with you?
Well, for right now, I'm on dialysis. I'll be on it for the rest of my life. I have kidney disease. I go to treatment 3 days a week. And it is very hard when I get home because I be so tired. I have to sit in a chair for 4 hours.
So do you know what caused the kidney?
No, I don't.
Do you? I mean, a lot of times people can trace it back to maybe a job that they had or the type of work they done or been around chemicals.
But they haven't told me why I got this kidney disease. I have one kidney. And my right kidney is working very hard. And I can show you what I have to go through. They hook a tube up to me.
Let me see if I can picture that.
Okay.
We're going to get a picture of her tube.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the tube. We got a picture of it. That's what's hooked up to her.
Yeah.
Right there. So, Bertha, how do you feel about that? Are you grateful that they have this type of technology,
Yes,
though,
I do.
to keep you alive?
That's right. They put it in without telling me because they had to put it in.
Okay.
Yeah. It was very important for them to put it in the day I went to the hospital.
Okay. That saved your life.
That's right.
So thank God for technology now.
That's right.
So how many children and grandchildren and...
I have 5 grandkids and 3 great grands. 2, 7, and 15. And they are a handful.
So, are they living with you now, or do
Well,
you...
one of them is living with me. The other 2 is in California.
Okay.
And they will be here next month. And I can't wait to see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to come back and sit down with you and ask you some more questions. So have you ever been married? And tell me about your life. What did you do for a living? And what was your life like?
I was raised up on a farm. And I left the farm and went to the city. Met my husband. He had 4 kids.
What's your husband's name?
RGD Small.
Okay.
And he had 4 girls, and they was a handful.
So was he small?
Oh, very small.
Okay.
Very small. And then he passed away and left.
How old was he when he passed away?
He was in his 60s.
And what was wrong with him?
First he had a stroke, and then he went into a coma.
So he was a hard worker and didn't get enough rest, taking care of all the kids and all that kind of stuff.
Those girls gave him a handful.
Okay.
That's right. But he made a living for them, and he was a very good father and a husband.
Wonderful.
Yes.
So you loved him very much?
Love him very much. That's the reason I'm by myself right today. Because I don't want no other man.
I've never had a man that good. You know what I mean? I met women, I've heard of women saying that they had the most wonderful, loving husband.
That's right.
But you know, I had 4 and I never had that yet.
That's right.
I hope maybe this last one will be, huh?
That's right.
So tell me about him. I mean, what made him so, make you think he was so wonderful?
Because he was crazy about his kids. He'd do anything for his kids. From the time they was growing up, he was right there, no matter what. So
his kids was not your kids, though?
No, those were my stepkids.
So how was he to you?
He was my love of my life.
And he treated you good?
Treat me good.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Did you ever catch him cheating like other men?
I do worry about that.
But did you ever?
No, he didn't.
Respect it?
I respect it, but I didn't worry about it. As long as he paid the bills, and get me a car every year, a new car every year, and put food on the table for his kids, I didn't care what he did.
See, now that's back in our day when women did appreciate the man doing that.
Yeah.
But nowadays, it's different, you know?
It is different. But I didn't care.
Yeah. Because he didn't beat you or mistreat you or disrespect you, and then you could respect him.
That's right.
A man like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I can understand that.
That's right. He was a very nice man.
Okay, so what happened after he passed away?
Yeah, I just started taking him, finished with the kids and all of that.
And you loved them like your own and treated them like your own?
And then I left and went back to Texas, my hometown, and spent some time with my mother until she passed away.
Okay. How old was your mom when she passed?
She was 92.
Okay. That was
I
a long
was right
time.
by her bedside when she passed away.
You come from good stock. Long living people too.
Oh yeah, very long.
So what did she pass away? Just old age, or what?
Yeah.
She didn't have nothing wrong with her. Okay.
Yeah, she was old and was living by herself, and so I decided to go back home.
And see about her, yeah. Yeah, I had brought my mom down here. Because she was on dialysis, and I brought her down here, and she was in the Rose Hospital. They took good care of her. She just got tired after 6 years or something like that. But now, these grandchildren that you have, are they your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren now?
Grandkids and great-grand.
Okay. Do you have any great-great?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay. So what is it like having a big family and you feel like you said by yourself, but you enjoy your family?
Oh yeah.
But now that you're sick and you hear, do your kids come and see about you often and take care of you?
Well, my great-grandson stay with me. And his mother comes over in the evening. She don't miss a day.
Oh, okay.
He's over every evening.
Okay.
But I tell her, stay home because you don't work all day and rest.
But she still comes to see about you.
She still comes to see about me. And every holiday, they expect for me to cook. And that's what I do.
And you enjoy it?
I sure do.
And you thank God that you got the strength to do that meal on a holiday, huh?
I cook enough for my neighbors. Because they grown. They don't have no parents here. Nobody cook for them. And they get some plate every holiday.
That's beautiful.
Every holiday they get some plate.
Thank God. So that's your enjoyment. You cook and you see after the grandkids and the young people that don't have they grown but don't have nobody to cook for them.
That's right. They don't have their parents here. They don't have their wives here, their girlfriend here to cook for them.
Cook for them, so you cook for them. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
And this is some of the things that happens in our neighborhood, in the urban area, and like I said, I'm God Lily, and I'm showing you what people go through. Even though she has to go through dialysis, she still cares about other people enough to want to do something to give them pleasure. And we all should think that way, about giving another person pleasure in their life. And then that makes your life more pleasurable.
That's right.
And I appreciate Miss Bertha, because anytime I was trying to help do affairs, she was always there. Putting on. We got callers calling in. Hold on a sec. How may I help you? Well, we're doing this live wire TV show, and I thank you for calling in right now, but we'll get you a little bit later. I'll call you back, okay? That's my friend from Chicago. He was calling, so I'm telling him we're doing a TV show, and I have to call him back. But where were we now? Oh yeah, all the things that you have done in your life in the neighborhood. What kind of work did you do? And let me check our camera.
Okay.
I have to do the camera. But what kind of work did you do, Bertha?
Well, I was a housekeeper for a while, and then I worked at a clothing place in California for 8 years. After I left home, and after that, I just taking care of the kids. Taking care of the kids. Make sure that they got to school, make food on the table, clothes clean. And I lost one of my stepdaughters last year. My grandkid's mother. She passed away.
And that's the one that you had showed me?
Yeah.
We're going to take a look at these pictures of her beautiful grandchildren and kids. And that's what makes life worth living. Even though you didn't birth them, you love them as if you did.
That's right.
And that's why you did. How old are you now, Bertha?
73 years old.
And when is your birthday?
August the 1st.
And you'll be 74.
4.
Okay. And that's beautiful. Look how wonderful she looks.
I'll be 74 years old.
And still doing all kind of stuff.
Doing everything I can think of.
So, we are grateful for a lot. Well, I'm not going to stay here much longer. Is there anything that you want to say? Because we're going to make sure that your grandchildren in California get
I want to get my grandkids pictures.
Yeah, you want to show the pictures?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to let her show the pictures.